7 years old, like 10, 12 years ago. Due to my father's job, I had to move from Japan to Korea. I could not speak Korean at all, but I had to go to Korean public school. I only knew a word, 안녕하세요. I could understand my teachers and students. They probably thought that I was mentally retarded or had a linguistic disability. The fact that I am a Japanese even made me more distant from others. Since Korean schools usually educate students have sort of hatred toward Japanese and Japan, and since I was half Japanese and could not speak Korean at all, it was enough reason to me to get bullied. In my second year at Korean public school, I was so-called punching bag, beaten up on a regular basis. But I said to myself, I'm cool. I did nothing wrong. This is not my fault. So I'll move on and forget it. 4 years later, in my 6th year at Korean public school, I was in Konglish word, 빵 셔틀, shuttle, who supplies food, homework, money for bullies. Especially in PE class when we play soccer, I had one position, ball boy. I was very good ball boy. Oftentimes, it went extreme and I have to admit that I had negative thoughts and feelings inside me. To get rid of all of these, I again said to myself, I did nothing wrong. This is not my fault. I'm cool, so I'll move on and forget it. Well, now look at me. I'm standing here, sharing my experience and stories, not committing suicide. By constantly saying that I did nothing wrong and I'm cool was a sort of defense mechanism for me. It prevented me from being too negative. I never blamed the bullies, but I didn't blame myself either. It was more a fight with myself. And consequently, it prevented me from not having aggressive thoughts. This is called linguistic determinism, a psychological theory presented by Benjamin Lee Wolfe in his study, Language, Thoughts, and Reality. It means literally, what you say determines what you think, consequently solidifies who you are. And it literally saved me. In such situations, it is easy to blame yourself and make irreversible decisions. Instead of devaluing myself, I try to keep my dignity and self-regard. Although, since they don't say anything positive for me, I thought I should say it for myself. That is how my process went. Consequently, it definitely made me positive. Today I see a different and shining individuals gathered here, willing to share their stories and inspirations. You are special. Saying something good to yourself. Talk how you look nice every morning in your mirror and just say, yo, you're handsome today. Just like I do. Because I really think that I am handsome. After all, it is not them that defines you. You are. Thank you.